Welcome, anime enthusiasts, to Squad Nero, the ultimate destination for all things anime. Whether you're a seasoned otaku or just taking your first steps into the captivating world of Japanese animation, you found your home. I'm Rob, aka Sage. With me today, I have Niall, aka Croco's Corner, Chef D, and T Smooth, your guides through the vast realms of creativity, epic adventures, and heartfelt stories that anime, animation, and gaming have to offer. Join us each week as we dive deep into the latest releases, explore hidden gems, and discuss the hottest topics in the blurred community. Get ready for a journey filled with laughter, tears, and the unbridled passion that makes anime a truly unique art form. Without further ado, let the anime odyssey begin. All right, what it do, what it do. Episode 37, week 37, back in this thing, Squad Nero. Appreciate y'all, everybody that's stopping in. We're gonna make this a quick one, real quick. We got some nice topics, mostly anime, so I know y'all excited, gaming and manga wise as well. So we're gonna start it off real quick with this DBZ Sparking Zero. It's the final trailer. This joint dropping in what, 2 weeks now? 2, 3 weeks. So niggas is locked in. I'm about to pre-order it soon, and it's about to get crazy.
Here I come!
I will destroy
Now
you! I
observe.
will defeat you!
I'm not going to lose!
Not giving up!
But if I win, you have to leave this planet untouched. Deal? All right.
My goodness, you must be some kind of idiot to face me. Here I am!
I'm not done yet!
What do you say we continue this fight on equal footing? God to God. Know the unstoppable might of the Freezer Force!
The whole universe is watching with bated breath to see the shocking climax in my theater of revenge.
Soon the world I've been dreaming of for so long will be made manifest.
Forging a new world isn't for you to do. It's up to us humans. Hey, let's go!
I'll blow everything away!
Seriously? I'll take you out!
The end for you.
On the pride of the Saiyans!
Well then, let's carry on, shall we?
I must be victorious! Triangle Danger Beam!
I'm not going to lose!
Son of a...
Better not embarrass Master!
What?
You'll have to excuse me.
What has put their trust in me? Get back down!
Everything I've got! All into this one attack!
Whoa! Looks like there's lots of powerful opponents still out there.
Kakarot!
You wanna die?
Try me.
Don't know when to die, huh?
It's over now.
Kamehameha!
Prepare to die.
I'm not done yet!
I won't be defeated as easily as my brother.
It is I who decides who lives and who dies! I won't show you any mercy. Not until I bring out your throat.
Well, does my resurrection surprise you? You'll never conquer me.
Suppose I could run you over before I killed Goku. Commencing the final test. There's nothing you can do.
You're just a gnat, buzzing around me like a pest. Dead zone. It will absorb everything.
Those who mocked and belittled my genius shall suffer the consequences tenfold.
Yes! I feel like my old, young self again. I fear nothing now. Face me if you dare. I'll crush you.
Have you come for the fruit of the Tree of Might?
With the gift of my new power, I now have no equal.
I will dominate this galaxy. Eat this! You'll be feeling this one! Lactic Buster!
Get back! Trunks! I'll take over! You will not spread your evil to this planet! Disappear!
I am neither Goku nor Vegeta! I am the one who will destroy you!
Yo, you want to know what's crazy?
What?
So this is all before, like pre-order characters, or not pre-order, but like what do they call it? Like downloadable content. This is all before downloadable content, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I like low key. They might throw some of the manga characters in there.
No, they won't. They're not.
That's the real, like, the logical answer is they want it, but like
Apparently, there's some dispute between the studio that has the manga and the studio that runs the anime.
Oh, okay.
So we probably won't. If we do see it, it probably won't be for a while. They have to really come up with something where they're pushing along with the manga, well, pushing along with the anime to go aside along with the manga, so that us as consumers can see what these characters can do, and then it could be like, yo, we're throwing in this DLC of Moro, of what's the other characters? Moro, Gas.
Moro. What's the dude with the you was talking about last week, Rob? The Angel.
Oh yeah, him.
Yeah, the Angel
remember
dude with
And
the
They didn't do Super Android 17, so I'm guessing that'll probably be DLC.
Well, here's the fun part.
Yeah.
I already know who I'm picking.
There's so many characters.
I already told Rob who I'm picking, and that's only because I can literally sit there and put the controller down and not have to do anything. So you know how UI Goku, like, he has that auto dodging mechanic, but it uses ki. Whis is in the game, and with Whis' ability, he doesn't use ki. It's just automatic. So I can literally put the controller down, and you can attack me all you want. Not gonna land a hit.
That was in training mode. So no, it's not gonna operate the same. Nice try.
These niggas about to be talking so much shit with this shit.
I know.
Nice try though. It was in training mode.
Okay.
Good try though.
Okay.
You really got excited there to cheese the fuck out of niggas.
My thing is, I already know the one character I can cheese with is Frieza. That death beam, it homes. You cannot like move out the way of it.
You can pick that whole ass nigga if you want. You can pick any nigga you want, and I promise you're getting spanked.
Okay.
Profusely.
Okay.
Who you using, Rob?
It's gonna be the intros. It don't matter who I use. I'm probably gonna use a combination of Tapion. That used to be one of my favorite characters.
I'll just use Hercule.
I'll use Oob. Damn, who'd the last person be? I was gonna say Beast Gohan, but
wait, is Yamcha in the game?
Yamcha is in the game. Yeah.
Okay, good. I'll pick him, Hercule, and Gogeta. And Gogeta will be my anchor.
Okay.
Just so that if I'm
this
just saying,
is making me want to get a console though, just because it's like there is so many characters,
bro. Because
the price may drop.
Nah, I think I'm gonna end up getting the anniversary one, like the slim one, not the pro, but the slim anniversary edition. Only because I never had one of the anniversary edition. I know it's like $50 more, but like I just never had. I always wanted that when
Don't,
they did
just
it. What
don't
did they
get,
do that with
yeah.
the PS2?
Don't get the pro model. Just get the
I
regular
get the
one.
slim one.
Yeah, get the regular.
Yeah, so I think I might fuck
Oh,
around and do that.
I know who my third would be. Baby Vegeta.
Of course you'll pick him.
Mm-hmm.
You just like being
Mm-hmm.
inside other dudes. That's what
Yo,
baby
you
did.
think Heroes? Speaking of baby characters, you think Heroes would be one of the DLCs? I don't think I would like that,
Possibly,
but
possibly because the homeboy that wrote Heroes, he's the one that's supposed to take over for Toriyama. So I can see them possibly doing that.
that Heroes thing better be really good then.
I heard a lot of people like
Oh,
it.
wait, hold
It
on.
says
Maybe I'm
it
getting
says
the
fight
name. The
for.
joint that come out this year, or it's supposed to be this year, right? Or is it next
Oh,
year?
Daima.
Yeah, the Daima. That's what I meant to say. I'm sorry. Do you think that Daima
Yeah, Daima Goku's supposed to
characters?
be in this one.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
pre-order bonus
Yeah, he's the
yeah.
playable
on the
character.
Ultimate
I
Edition
thought I
bonus.
saw him. Okay.
Cause I think that isn't that Teen
Suppose
Goku.
Heroes
supposedly
though,
yes.
but no, no. Now I'm
Yeah,
remembering what
no,
Heroes is
Teen.
because I
Yeah,
got the
Teen
name
Goku is
confused.
a because it says Dragon Ball Daima, a playable character.
Yeah, so
Supposedly
they gonna have a DLC pack with just that.
he's supposed to have completely different move set, which I don't necessarily know what his damn move set is gonna
Is
be,
that this
and I
year
don't
that
know
that comes out?
why.
Daima drops the
Yeah,
same day
it
as
comes out
Sparking
like
Zero.
the same day as this.
Really?
Yep,
Yeah, it's a whole series or it's
it's a whole series.
okay.
What is it about?
I
Is it
don't
a
know.
new like what there's been no they've been giving us trailers with the game and appreciate you for it.
They
But
dropped the
what
trailer of
is this
Daima, but it
anime
didn't really
about?
explain that. They dropped the
They didn't
trailer for it,
explain
but they
nothing.
didn't really show much for it. It just,
Right.
I'm
Is
looking
this a new
forward to it.
story?
Yeah, it's a whole. It's supposed to be after Majin Buu, in between that and Super.
Boo and Super?
Yeah.
Okay, so Akira
Okay, so it's like
Toriyama was talking.
GT remix.
Not
Okay,
GT
yeah,
at
so
all. GT's
this
not
actually
canon.
happened. I guess he talked about it before. He said this is the background. Due to a conspiracy, Goku and his friends are turned small. In order to fix things, they'll head off to a new world. It's a grand adventure with intense action in an unknown and mysterious world. Since Goku has to make up for his petite size, he uses his Nyobo, sorry, power pole to fight, something not seen in a long time. I came up with
Is
the
what?
story and settings as well as a lot of the designs. I'm actually putting a lot more into this than usual. Things will unfold that close in on the mysteries of the Dragon Ball world. Hope you all enjoy these different from usual battles that are cute and powerful. Oh brother, I don't like the sound of that. I'm sorry.
Yo, so there's a story mode to this shit. It's just not niggas picking characters and fighting.
Nah,
Yeah,
this is
it's
a
a
whole
story.
anime that's coming out is what
No,
Rob
no,
was just
no,
talking about.
not Daima. He's talking. Are you talking about the game or you talking about Daima?
The game.
The game
The
has a
game,
story
yeah.
mode. It had like starting from Dragon Ball all the way up to no
I don't think
from
it
the
does
start
all
of
of the
Dragon Ball
stories.
Z.
It does
Z.
specific, yeah, it does specific
You know what I'm
story.
saying? Did they like create a story mode for the game? Like they just created some
No,
shit, or is this like
no,
following like?
you're playing
Well,
through. You
Okay.
pretty much gonna play through the stories, and they do have a story mode where you can make a custom one. Like you can set it up how the characters will look, like different fights between different characters. Set up your own story.
don't they have a isn't there an element where like it'll be an alternate version of the
Yeah, you
story?
could pick
Yep,
different choices.
yep,
Yeah, so like as an example in Dragon Ball Z, what was it? Piccolo did that beam during
yep.
the Bardock fight that
Uh,
shot Goku through the
Radis,
chest.
Radis.
Raditz fight, right? That shot Goku through the chest. But you could like I saw a scene where like that didn't happen and Gohan was with Goku. How is the story gonna play out like that? I'm very
Mm.
curious about
It's
that.
gonna be different. I seen the one joint where I think Goku decided to fight Vegeta by himself and not train with Piccolo, and he ended up turning Super Saiyan when Vegeta actually went to his Great Ape form.
Oh wow.
Mm.
So it could do like that. Certain people probably just get certain powers before, pushes people to the brink or
What
something
would
like
it?
that.
You know what actually would have me the most excited about that is if it goes into GT. What happens with the changes in the GT storyline? That seemed like the one that would be the hardest
I don't
to
think it
kind
would
of like.
change much.
Yeah, it
Like
can't be
but the thing
much.
is, it's like an alternate timeline for that, and it will probably end. It probably won't switch up the story going forward for like how everything is precedented in
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
Like it gets seamless after a certain point in time where it's not really like I get what you say. I think I get it. Okay. Well, the game looks great. The character sets that they have is amazing. I mean, you don't really I feel like not with fighting games, but with anime like when I say fighting games, see it go back to what you was talking about before. Like the difference between like what an anime game is like and a fighting game is like. I've seen fighting games where they give you this many characters off rip. That's not like just specifically a DLC thing. But I don't know if I've seen an anime game. Maybe y'all could testify to this if it's the truth. Maybe Fighter Z did that. I feel like they had a lot of characters.
Fighter Z had a lot of characters, but not as
Yeah,
much as like
not as
Tenkaichi.
much as this. Yeah, yeah, and then right when you go back to the Budokai days, but that's the thing. Like in this modern era, this feel like the first time that it's been on that like the old school game levels, like, and not even the original ones, but like you said, Tenkaichi. Yeah, like it go back to like that. It's just it feels very good to be able to get this many characters from
Mhm.
one universe in one game.
Very
It's great.
nostalgic feeling. It
Yeah, it
brings
works
back
out.
the emotions niggas had when Budokai Tenkaichi, and they came back and actually it seems like they put mad care in it because they could have just came back and did a revamped version of it. Didn't really go into detail about different aspects like the fighting or the story mode and everything like that.
Yeah,
But they came back and brought
which is
some
the points
interesting
that I
elements.
remember people was talking about when Tenkaichi was out. Like how there are certain elements that people wanted to have developed further. Like fans of the game was like, oh, they could have did a little bit more here or there. I feel like they did that with this game.
Mm-hmm.
Is it as many? Did Tenkaichi have more characters than what we seeing with this?
Tenkaichi had 100 and some odd characters.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is
I
more
can't even fucking remember all of the
because it got the
characters
Dragon
to
Ball
it.
Super characters too. But yeah, they still ain't got every
Yeah,
character
that's
from
right.
Budokai Tenkaichi.
Well, my thing is this: at the end of the day, I'm ready to throw hands. I'm ready to throw hands.
What is it? Like 15 days? Maybe more than
Um,
that.
Probably a
It's
little more
definitely
than
more.
that.
That's like 20
Yeah, damn
days.
Yeah,
Almost here.
21, 21, 21.
bro. Niggas gonna be playing this shit all fucking day. All
Damn
fucking
Skippy.
day.
What else comes out this fall game wise that's big?
Call of Duty, the new
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed drops in
Yo,
November.
Damn.
men ain't
Oh,
going
I gotta buy
outside.
system. I gotta buy. Yeah, right. Niggas gonna be.
Men are not going outside till this June of 2025. It's a
Bruh.
wrap. It's slow.
But
Cause nah, bro. Call of Duty in this? What am I, 12? How old am I? Like what?
just
Feel like I'm in
I'm
daddy
just
mode.
saying, when you play when you play Black Ops 6, just make sure to watch your 6. Literally. I see what they
Yeah,
did
so
there
you
when
don't
they
get
added that.
dizzy.
Yeah, you don't get diddled. Somebody roll up behind you, start singing sweet words of nothingness. You might get into a game and you hear Rob singing his next track to you.
My gosh. It's
Oh,
gonna
we'll
be
be going crazy.
it's gonna be
I'm still
crazy.
thinking
What
about
else
getting that.
besides Call of Duty did you say T? It was another game?
God. Call of Duty.
Assassin's Creed drops
Oh, bruh, come on. It
November.
ain't we not they what they gonna do? Have us playing games till GTA come out? Then GTA gonna come out?
Well, GTA it
Eh,
sounds like it's getting pushed back.
Damn.
2026?
2025.
I
Okay.
knew it was gonna
Okay.
be 2025. What is it?
That's
Fall
cool.
2025,
Probably
bro?
Yeah,
fall.
fall
It might get
2025.
I think it's getting pushed back to fall 2025. So
Bro, they only
October
need one
notable
more
games
game.
notable games in October, the remake of Until Dawn, the DLC for Diablo 4 drops, Silent Hill 2 drops, Dragon
That'll
Ball
be
Sparking
another one.
Zero, Undisputed, the boxing game drops. If y'all want those hands, I already got it for
Mm.
PC. Um Mario Party, uh
Oh, what?
Super Mario Party. Call of Duty
About that
Black Ops
Gator
6,
Switch.
Sonic Shadow Generations, Dragon Age drops.
What about like early 2025?
It's not showing
Anything
early.
notable?
It's not showing anything early 2025. The only
25 yet.
the only ones that's like looking real good is Indiana Jones: The Great Circle that drops in December.
Okay.
Assassin's Creed Shadows in November.
That's gonna be big. That's another game that's gonna sit people down for a second. Not long, but because the stories normally isn't that long, but that'll be another one where people will be like, if it's hard, which one was hard in recent years? Was it the Egyptian one?
The
Because they
Egyptian
don't always be
that ooh,
hard.
that one was good.
They weren't ever hard, to be honest with you.
They're not, but it was
One
real
of
good.
them looked like it was a
The
little bit
Egyptian
more
one was the
difficult.
Egyptian one was a good better one in recent years. The Egyptian one, I believe, I think
They
it
just need
was
to make it harder. That's all they need to do. They need to get on
Nope.
like the RP, the
yeah,
what's
they
them
AI is
game?
ass.
The that if like that game that y'all was playing that we was streaming or that y'all was streaming and I was watching,
But Elden Ring.
yeah, like just get like make it hard. Just make Assassin's Creed hard and like
Nah,
have
I'm
boss.
I'm good. I'm good with like Assassin's Creed is not the type of game that I want to be frustrated with. It's like a history period, like period based
Yeah, I
game.
get that. That's true. It's
Elden
like
Ring
fun
is
just
just
going through the
straight boss
story.
fights nonstop. That Wukong like games I know I want to be frustrated with. That's when I'll buy those type of games. But Assassin's Creed, you can't break the
You want
formula.
it to be
People
straight
still
through.
it's straight through.
Yeah.
I'll go through, do my assassin thing, and then
Black Flag was a little bit different though from the formula,
yeah,
right?
with the
Yeah,
ships.
pirate shit and
Yep.
Yeah.
Valhalla. That shit was ass though. Valhalla looked
Valhalla
ass.
was ass. There was a couple
Yeah, I
times I was
didn't hear
like,
any noise about
I
Valhalla. I
gotta
it was
did
finish
just too
see
Valhalla
damn
actually.
big. The map was just too damn big. People liked Origins because the map was smaller. It was a lot more intimate, and I think the story was a lot better in
I
comparison to
remember the
Valhalla.
Egyptian one did have a good story. I had saw a little bit of gameplay that I was like, oh, okay, I like what they did with this.
The boss battles was dope for Valhalla. I'll give them
What
that.
is this new one supposed to be about? Shadows or whatever?
Japanese.
Japanese Yusuke.
It's supposed to be
Oh, the
Yasuke.
Yusuke. We was talking about this. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And
Yeah,
the
where
Japanese man.
Sage had his moment.
Mm-hmm.
He getting upset. Niggas is still talking about this shit too. They bringing up like historical accuracies and then how Ubisoft is like a shitty. It was pointing out shit in the trailer, but that's neither here nor there. I hope they come out and drop a fire game just so they shut these because we all know what they are behind all of their comments. They not gonna want to say it, and if you call them out on it, they gonna be like, "Oh well, you just using that word." Like, come on, bro. I could point it out, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah,
Um,
what it is.
DBZ Sparker Zero. How excited are y'all? It seemed like y'all was pretty excited, right?
It looked good. It just looked like a good game that people would want to
It's
play for a long time.
to me, it's just Xenoverse 2 with better graphics and better mechanics. So I'm looking forward to it. I like Xenoverse 2.
Get y'all damn consoles, please,
Facts.
Yeah.
please, please. All right then. Next topic. We got Kaiju number 8, chapter 114. It was a pretty
Nah.
it was a chapter. I'm
It's
not gonna
giving me
lie to you.
it's giving me Merger Monster vibes. Where I'm actually getting what I
Yeah.
want because it's developing that it's a bigger monster besides number 9.
Do you think it'll lead to another arc? That's really my big
Oh,
question with
most
it.
definitely. I mean, this might
So,
be like a little mini arc, a mini final arc.
well, the thing is, it doesn't even feel like a final arc. It might feel like it might go on for at least another year since they're
Oh,
doing this.
Just fighting this character. That's what I was
Yeah, it
thinking.
might
oh,
be this has the possibility of being a Sukuna level type fight.
this is a weekly. I don't know about that. And
He
on top of
bigger,
that,
but he like way
Bro,
more of a
Jujutsu
threat
Kaisen is
than Nine.
weekly. Like,
on top of that though, it's not like we've seen fights in quick as fuck. Like Maki took out her whole entire clan in a couple chapters. If that in JJK. Like all of their fights was quick as fuck in JJK, but I mean not quick as fuck. But Kaiju number 8, all of their fights was quick than a motherfucker.
but not
That's
Sukuna.
true, but
Sukuna
like
took like what a year and a half.
It did. I don't expect it to take no damn year and a half.
I
It
understand,
just
but
seemed like he
what I'm
posed
saying is
more of
I
a
don't see
threat.
it. It may not go a year, but maybe another 3 4 months. I think they're pushing it where this
Oh, most
actually
definitely that.
this can go on further. Like they literally just pulled a fast one on us, thinking that oh snap, we finally got the moment where homeboy said, "Oh, I want to fight alongside you." We get that moment. Then all of a sudden
Yeah, that's done.
we thought homie
Right.
died, but now we got a bigger threat. He accomplished his goal,
But
but
it
now
seemed like something that they can't beat right now. That's why it's like,
yeah,
Yeah, where did they go from here? Es-
right.
Especially after nigga already sliced Shawty's shit in half.
The father is gone too. I think he
yep.
is gone with nine. So
Yeah.
you don't get him intervening.
Nah, this nigga is too powerful.
It's just yeah, this dude and he like the OG. They setting it up like he the OG kaiju. Cause remember, like if I don't, if you notice it in the chapter, they was saying like yeah, like he was there from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't beat him in the beginning. They couldn't beat him in any era, and he probably can't be beaten now. So it's like, mind you, the thing is the that whatever that monster is, it finally made number eight's monster react again. Cause
That nigga is
they gonna need to go have a training arc or something. Like that thing just gonna have to. It's
nah.
gonna have to exist, bro. I know, but like they gonna have
Well,
it
on
just
top of
wouldn't make
that, they all got to
sense.
recover. They cannot fight this thing at
Facts.
their state right now. So you're gonna have to let this thing destroy part of the world until they're
World.
ready.
They gotta
Right.
go. They gotta go plus ultra. I don't
Remember
want to
in the
hear none of that.
beginning of the series when they first was showing the kaiju, when they like didn't know what to do about the kaiju, and they was just like roaming the cities, just destroying things. I think we gonna it had to be something like that where you just let this giant monster destroy everything until y'all can figure out a way to defeat it. Now, whether they could do that in 4 months, whatever, that's why I don't know. It just feel like it's got to be another arc or something here, like a training arc, something like something to make it make sense
Or
of
give
how they
us a
defeat
time
them.
skip where the thing has done so much daggone damage that
Yeah,
they it's like they're building a resistance group. They also
right.
don't have enough knowledge on it either. You are right, Dreamer. Thank you for the input.
And thank you
They
for
don't
tuning in too.
yeah they don't have like Dreamer said they don't have enough like information on this kaiju, especially Kafka. He usually has information on the different kaiju's and how to defeat them.
Right.
He usually is able to figure it out, but now he does not. Literally
I mean,
going in this whole thing blind.
technically, they already have faced this monster, if I'm not mistaken, in the past. Not these people specifically,
Yeah, but they
but other
lost.
people. I thought they beat it, or at
No,
least got
No,
it to the point where it had to flee.
no, I think it's
maybe
just
Flea. I gotta go back and read that because I know when we got taken into that verse that nine had took eight in, I think they kind of touched on that more there. So I had to go back.
What
But
monster
I
number is
don't
that?
think so. Like I don't. I think that might have been 113 that happened in T, but or maybe 14. But I don't think
hold on.
so.
Dreamer said, well, technically minus number eight, but they don't have enough info on him either. Also, I only watched the anime, didn't read the manga. LOL. Ooh, well, sorry, spoilers. we talking about
Oh
we talking about like 10 chapter 114 in the manga. It's like
yeah,
way ahead. But
but that kind of speaks to kaiju. Why I like this is what I said in one of our shows. Why I like kaiju number eight so much is that the themes often do come back around in a way that's like like a good noticeable. Like you will see something else pop up, and that might help you to understand what's gonna happen later.
thank you for the
So
alert, Dreamer. We apologize. We manga readers over here and the anime watchers, so
yo, but it's
we're ahead in
wild.
that
Is
one.
the way that he
But I
popped in fit
no,
perfectly with what's happening now.
Dreamer's a female.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dreamer, the way that Dreamer popped in, she popped in. Um, it fits perfectly.
Yeah. And my thing is that Dreamer, honestly, it's a solid read. I powered through it after season one and caught up.
Oh, it's so quick. It's
It's
only for
solid,
114.
solid, and most of them is just fight
Yeah.
scenes, so you can easily get through most of the manga pretty quickly. I got through it in like a day and a half. The 70,
Mm-hmm.
70 chapters I was behind from the current point where I caught up to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But we highly recommend Read it. Really good read. Really good read. And yeah, like honestly, like Kafka, it's gonna take him a second because he's gonna have to fight and learn at the same time when they all recover. Because I don't see them getting ready to fight this thing like right now. They're
Yeah.
not. I
I don't know. We're
understand.
gonna have to see.
I understand them going plus ultra, but honestly, that's
Well, they already did that with nine. It felt like to
yeah.
an extent, like it felt like a lot of that already happened with nine. It was kind of like this combined effort, even if it was mainly focused on two specific characters. I'm trying to kind of be considered a dreamer, but even if it was two specific characters, it was kind of like the culmination of everything. Like, ironically enough, it was kind of a little bit of like what T was talking about, or he always hate the power of friendship, but it wasn't. It was solid. Like it
But
all made
but
sense. It
that's the
all
thing.
lined up.
I was okay with
But
that because Kafka wanted that moment with her. So when that came
yeah,
up, it wasn't truly the power of friendship. It was just two friends making a pact with each other. I was okay with
well,
that
no,
because they
but like
said that was
even
the
with the fighting moves with Kafka, the fighting moves that he did in this fight,
mm,
like where he got them from, like that, when I'm saying it, I mean it. Like it was kind of like a all hands on deck
got
effort,
you. Yep.
even if it was just those two,
Yep.
and that's why it kind of feel like this most recent fight was the Ultra Instinct moment.
Got you. And Dreamer said,
Now,
Dreamer asked, everyone read AOT, right? Or Agami got killed. She's getting the type of
oh
death
yeah,
count vibes from season one. Yes, one, like it's not on the level of Agami got killed, maybe AOT.
yeah,
Because Agami got killed, you could not, you couldn't
yeah, nothing.
have
I've
like
never
you couldn't have a
seen
favorite character.
anything.
You couldn't have a favorite
No,
character. As soon as you like, oh Steph, I like this. Oh, oh, they're
nope,
gone.
nope,
And boom
nope.
goes the dynamite.
Yeah,
But
but
with
AOT might be, yeah,
yeah,
that could you could,
AOT,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah, because AOT to me, like every it will be a death here and there. Really, it wasn't really anything crazy because in Kaiju, it was random people dying, not like anyone from the Dagon Court. Really, like no
yeah.
one big that we're like I'm attached to this person. No, it was more like random people. So
It was
AOT,
more,
I would
yeah,
say,
just people in the world.
yeah, it was more AOT.
Yeah,
Agami got killed. Like I got attached to two characters. I said, you know what, bump this. I'm just gonna finish this anime and not like anybody. I
yeah,
couldn't.
because it's I that one is, yeah. Everybody, there's a whole video on that on YouTube. I tried to
JJK is
find
like
it.
Agami got killed.
Yes, yes, that's how. Yeah, that's the best comparison for Agame. Guy kill is JJK.
Yep.
It's just evil, but it's worse than JJK.
But hold
Honestly,
on. I got another comparison. I seen this picture. Someone said Yu Yu Hakusho is like Hunter x Hunter.
yeah. I mean, it's the same creator.
No, I get that, but look at how they're dressed and the people that's in that group. Gon's dressed like Yusuke. Then
Yeah.
Killua's like Hiei.
Yep.
The one dude that carries the suitcase is like Kuwabara. And then
Mm-hmm.
you like I was like, yo, that's crazy. This is
Yeah, because my boy, I can't even think of his name because he don't write. And he hiatus x hiatus doesn't
Agame
write
was
for so long.
heartbreaking. Oh, and I'm not touching it. Didn't finish season two. Like, understandable. I've actually never
Yeah.
watched Hunter x Hunter, but not. Oh, I've never watched probably Yu Yu
Oh,
Hakusho and Shingbansha.
you should watch
Yeah,
you.
Yu Yu Hakusho. It's on Hulu. 112 episodes. Easy watch. You can get through it.
It's fun.
So
It's old
really,
school, but
really
it
fun.
kind of reminds you of like when you were a kid too. So it's got a really comfortable feel to it, but also it has a good story. What is
But
his name? What's the author's name? What is his name? A Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu.
Uh,
Dang, I used to always know
oh,
it too because I was like, oh,
Yoshihiro
he's so.
Tagashi.
Yep, yep, Togashi. Togashi. That makes sense though because I like that, like which those similarities see that you notice between Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter. It's like his style. Like
Mm-hmm.
those characters, like the Hien Killua, like the pants. That's kind of like the classic Dragon Ball Z pants. Um, all of that stuff is just like That's he got a certain aesthetic, but I don't really know how to explain it. But it's like you just kind of notice it. Like
Yep.
if you know that he did both Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter. Boy,
Oh,
that's supposed to be coming back next month, ain't it?
I just remembered.
What?
Hmm.
I know they about to end this shit
What?
quickly. Probably in the 3-4 months for Kaiju. Probably in the three
Yeah,
four
I
All
can
right,
see
months.
what
3 4
happened?
months.
3-4 months.
What'd you think of it?
They're not gonna stop the fighting. They're gonna keep fighting. And
How?
specifically is gonna be Kafka.
How?
Without spoiling too much. Without spoiling too much. There's been specific visions that Kafka had at some point in time, and he saw a figure. That's all I'm gonna
Oh.
say. And
So
he hasn't tapped into that power yet, which
so
is a whole nother side of which I'm guessing because
am I sensing
Maybe.
sacrifice?
what?
Am I sensing sacrifice?
A sacrifice? I would imagine it would have to be
I would
then.
have to be at that
That's
point
what
in
I
time. He
wanted for
would have to give.
JJK. Oh, that would have been great.
I mean,
Yeah, all of the
not.
things you wanted in JJK
I'm
is
getting
really
in
more or
this.
less
Thank you.
happening
Thank
in
you,
this.
Kaiju.
It couldn't be a sacrifice because I mean technically he'd still be alive, but
No, I don't think he would if he
Mm-mm.
tap into that.
Unless for some odd reason he can get the thing out of him, like
all right.
so
Yeah,
where he's human again, then yes, that's the only way he survived. But if
that's the
not,
only
like
way.
if his core is broken, then he's gone.
Yeah,
You can't say I'm wrong.
it's a
It
shonen.
might be like a
He's
merge
gonna be
though
here.
between his like either heart or spirit in that little orb thing. It could be like a merge that happens or like a new
That nigga is not dying at
evolution.
the end of this. That's
No,
all I'm gonna
I
tell
think he
you.
would though. I
That's
think he
all I'm
would.
saying. I don't think he
He
will.
probably won't though
If
because it's
I'm
a
just
Niggas
little bit
barely
more
died in this
lighthearted.
series. I'm not
Yeah,
even
that's
gonna
why
say
I'm.
who
Yeah,
died, but
it's like
niggas
saying you
barely
think
died in
somebody
this.
yeah,
gonna die in Black
you're literally
Clover.
spoiling it, saying that, even saying that.
I'm not spoiling nothing.
Yes, you are.
Niggas is gonna die. You don't know who it is. It happens in damn near all
But
manga.
it's
If
like
they
it's
really about
like
their shit.
to me it feel like saying somebody gonna die and this is like saying somebody gonna die in Black Clover. Like, can it happen? Yes. Is it gonna happen?
Don't
Probably
know.
no.
Mm. So I don't know. You might be right.
I don't see them niggas killing that. After he did all of this shit just to fight by her side, and he fought by her. Let me chill out. Okay. All right. Let's go to JJK before I fucking say some more shit. JJK just dropped the episode, or I'm sorry, the manga chapter right before the final chapter. Final chapter is coming out
Yeah.
this next Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I believe in this chapter they just went through a couple of things, still kind of like tying up his bows. Gege, that's what I'm chatting about. Supposedly Tengen is still merged with some of Sukuna's remains. Spoiler alert. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Tengen is still merged with some of Sukuna's remains. So that's how they're keeping the barriers up in Japan and not having the cursed energy leak. I
Were
just
you mad
realized
about
this.
that?
No,
I wasn't.
I just realized
I
this.
was.
I just realized
Really?
this. I didn't know that those barriers were keeping the cursed energy from leaking out to the rest of the world. I thought the rest of the
Yeah.
world just wasn't accustomed to cursed energy, so they didn't
No, because
necessarily know.
remember
Mm-mm.
during the Culling Games, they said what's going on in America too. Like there were spirits over there too. So now with them setting up them barriers, they're saying that all the spirits can only
Confined.
show up in Japan. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, like you
But no,
really?
Tangen already had that more or less in place. It was still leaking, but for the most part, that's what he was trying to. Let me use the word trying. That's what he was trying to have in place when he was like a being. So like I don't know. That's why I ain't mad at it. I'm like, oh, okay. So he kind of like got his wish in the end too. Was to keep it confined.
Yeah, there was a lot more people that survived this fight too that I was
I got
expecting.
a question for
What?
y'all.
Oh, and there was something specific too in this motherfucker. It seems like the dude, the comedian guy,
Yeah,
it seems like he brought back
I
Kenjaku.
know.
And this is only, I feel like it's only giving us more information to show that this is not ending just with this motherfucker here. It's too many untied bows. It's too many easy slam dunks for these niggas, for Gege, not to make another series after this and expound upon shit in a lot better position than he was in when he was first serializing and writing this. Because he made some mistakes. We could sit here and understand that he made tons of mistakes. But at
So
the
did
same
the
time,
comedian
oh yeah.
power evolve on the brink of death like Gojo's did?
What
Because how
now?
did he bring him back?
Whatever, no, whatever he imagined him becomes reality.
So
So it's just
wait.
permanent?
Hold on. So it's a permanent thing now? So you're telling me
Yeah.
he could have imagined Gojo being back and Gojo could
Right.
have came back? Come
What would
on,
have stopped
that's
him
a
from
that's
doing
a
that?
giant plot hole, man.
Nigga ain't care about Gojo. Gojo ain't helped
Nah,
him
come on,
find
bruh.
this shit.
Come on,
Gojo,
bro.
Gojo
No.
ain't sit. Gojo did not sit through this nigga's fucking what's his called his whole
He could
entire
have they
comedian
could have
shit.
showed him a picture of
Nigga,
Tengen in
he
his
had
prime.
he had
And he could have brought
nothing.
Tengen back.
He had nothing connected to Gojo. Listen, that blue-eyed white devil nigga is dead.
Hey,
Leave
hey,
him be.
hey, hey. Leave my man and
Leave
him
him
alone.
be.
Leave my man and him alone.
Leave him be.
Leave
He's
my man
a
and him alone.
goner. It's okay.
So basically, if they had a loss to Sukuna, the whole thing would have been the comedian's fault. That's safe to say?
That's pretty much safe to say.
Because he could have just brought
But
people back.
Yep.
He could have just been bringing, he could have been a factory of thought, just bringing people back. And he just was like, I don't have no connection to them, but the world is about to die.
He
That's
could
a
have
fact,
easily.
right?
Like I understand you don't have a connection to Gojo, but I'm like,
The
you've
world
seen.
is on the brink of
Yeah,
death.
like,
What
come on,
does it
son.
matter? I could have a connection with any if the world was about to
I
explode.
would have been okay with that if they brought Gojo back and it was the power of friendship, because then it would be like Team 7 with Kakashi all over again for Naruto. I'd have been okay with that. I'd have been okay with that.
He just has the power to bring people back.
Nah.
I don't like that.
And now how they ending it too. Usually literally they figured out that I guess some of the residuals awakened players from the Culling game were still there. And they have to get this cursed spirit that bonded with the human, technically, I guess.
Yeah.
They said it's a semi one of
Hey,
the
we
higher
can do it. We're friends.
and not just holding back. Then a chase could result in damages like the Yasuhachi Bridge incident. A cursed user stirring up trouble. That should be a cinch for the three of us. I feel like, nigga, that's too easy, bro. That's too. Gege has never made it that easy. Anytime niggas had this much confidence, Gege would smack niggas down.
So he just gonna kill off the main three now?
Single. I don't think he's gonna kill them off. I think this is gonna set up some of the. Oh, he has the opportunity to leave off with the craziest cliffhanger we have ever seen in manga history.
So what you're telling me is that I gotta fight this man.
Rob, what if it just end though with them taking care of the spirit? Like we get the next week and that's it.
Don't say that. I'm hyping it up right now. Don't say that to me.
Don't
Nigga,
piss.
that shit will let me down.
Bro,
That's the one thing I'm hoping don't happen. I like don't want no cool ending. I don't.
No, I want
because it's gay. I don't. I want it to be like
a bad ending. Bad stuff.
Like I want it to be like what Sage is describing. Like where it's like something happens and it's like I rather honestly like I usually hate cliffhangers too, T. I rather this end on a cliffhanger at this point.
Well, my thing is, if it leaves on a cliffhanger, I need confirmation that we're getting like JJK Part 2 in like a year. Like I need something because like I didn't know Boruto was coming out with Blue Vortex until until Sage said something. To be honest with you. Like I didn't know, and I didn't even want to read Boruto because it had so many daggone fillers in it, and it makes sense. Manga, anime doesn't even matter. Like fillers, still fillers. I didn't like the we went back into the past crap. No,
that was only anime. That was only anime.
I'm just saying that back to that one. Okay, back to that talk that we had like in the beginning. When you watching an anime, it will push you to go read the manga. When I started watching Boruto, it did not give me enough push to go read the manga.
It was the complete opposite. No,
Yeah.
there was
Ah,
luck
but
first.
that's the thing though too is like even if he did do a Jujutsu Kaisen Shippuden, it wouldn't be really like we wouldn't get it like Shippuden or like Blue
Nope.
Vortex.
Ah,
It
bro.
would be
No.
like
It would he.
5 years from. It would be like
Yeah, it would
Tokyo
be a little
Ghoul
bit.
type.
Oh
Not
nah,
not even.
nigga.
It'd be worse than Tokyo Ghoul because
Nah,
Tokyo Ghoul
nigga.
had what 2 years
Nah,
after.
nigga. That shit would be fucking nuts, brother.
Yeah, but
It
you.
would
I'm
be
just saying you would have
fucking
to
nuts.
wait.
Oh
You
yeah,
like? I
he
think
would
you would
most
have to
definitely
wait
wait.
a minute.
Hey, but that would be the best possible outcome because whatever this nigga Gay is ailing him, he needs that time to be able to get back in a lot better shape in order to take on a lot more. Understand where he failed at in JJK, because I know he's trying to fucking tie everything up with a nice perfect bow,
But
and
he's
that's just
not.
not happening.
They need to switch
It's not
to
happening.
the anime needs to switch to a comic book format, and I know that probably would piss a lot of people off, and I know that that's not something that would be respected in the Japanese culture very too much. But they killing it's too much, bro. It's too much. You killing your mangakas. You literally are killing them. You literally are killing them. Akira Toriyama was not that old.
It wasn't.
He was not that old, bro. Like even if it don't kill them while they in the peak of their series, it kills them.
What do you mean comic book format? You mean like a monthly chapter drop?
No, no, like
No, like in terms of how
you
their
have
work, even
writers
their
and then
work,
you have different
kind of crazy too.
artists that draw and the artists are able to have
Mm.
breaks like when Grant Morrison wants to write a story, there might be, but like say he does a monthly serial, it might be one artist of one month, then another artist the next month, then another artist the next month, and then they have side stories that'll be like tied to it. You don't have to necessarily do the side stories like a comic book, but you just have like a team of artists that will work for a specific story if it's popular enough. When it's popping off, sure. When it's popping off, like we don't know whether this is going to be a hit not or hit or not yet, like the first 5 chapters or so, but like look at JJK. JJK came out. It was a relatively short amount of time before everybody kind of knew from the manga because I read it before anime was ever even announced for it, and I believe it was the same for y'all as well. Well, at least T and Rob, right?
No, I think
Or
I
T
started
and
watching it,
Sage.
and then
You started
Yeah,
watching it. That T, you read it before as well, right?
Yep.
So I would like I was reading it when it first was coming out. It People knew a year a year plus that this was going to end up being animated. It was like everybody knew this is that good that this is going to be animated. It's like how a lot of people feel about like Bachi, how loved that is right now. You
um,
know that it's going to end up having an anime at some point.
um,
It's pretty much
yeah,
guaranteed at this point. Like it's going to happen. The story you have all the story got to do is have one really captivating arc, and it'll already be in works. So it's just like once you get to that point where it's like people already know that it's gonna pop off, have a team of draw of anim of draw of people who are actually gonna illustrate it, illustrators, have them join on to that series and let them take turns drawing it while the author, the mangaka, just writes it. And if the mangaka get that itch to want to draw, do one chapter every like 5 months. That way you don't kill yourself doing this.
one chapter every
Every
5 months.
single one chapter. No, not that the story would be every 5 months, but let's just say like on the fifth month, after 4 months of you having different writers write draw or illustrators drawing it out on the fifth month, if you got that itch, maybe you just draw for that month and everybody get that. It could be you could, you know what, I even give you another thing. They could align it with the Japanese celebrations, like because those are special releases when they come out, like when they like if Shonen Jump has a anniversary year, have the mangakas just draw for the month of the anniversary year or the month that the anniversary will be celebrated, or like there's a holiday that they have in Japan where you like we you will see the magazine looks different.
Yep.
Like if you notice, if you ever notice the magazine covers, like it's the only thing that'll be in color when we get to see it. And it'll have like all of the characters in Shonen Jump like wearing white as an example. Those when they have those moments where like it's like they're all of the characters almost as if they were all in the same series for a second. When they have the covers like that, they usually correspond with an event. Just have the mangaka draw for that event and then have teams of writers. It's always they have a whole university in Japan that like how we have the University of like Notre Dame as an example. They have a university like that for simply people that want to be want to be mangakas and want to be illustrators. Just go start picking off them students. Whoever got the highest potential, hey, we got a internship with you at Shonen Jump, your dream. Just let them do that. They could learn from the mangakas. It'd be beneficial for everybody, and it wouldn't be killing anybody's health because that's why I can't see a JJK 2 happening because if he already having health issues, how long would that take? How long? 5 years, 10 years, and don't say, "Oh no, it wouldn't be that long," because we just got done talking about Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho. How many hiatuses has Togashi had?
So many.
Hunter x Hunter came out in like '99. We didn't get the story to continue again until 2010, and then animated in 2011.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then
So
and
the
then we
health
didn't get
thing is
anything.
not.
And the thing is, we didn't get anything. They just remastered the anime. That's all we
Yeah,
got.
and the Chimera Ant art we did that was him continuing to write. Was the Chimera Ant art, and then what was the election art?
Yep.
And then once he got to the election art, guess what happened? More health problems.
Yep.
So and we just getting it back again in 2014. He's just finally resuming writing, and he probably gonna stop again in another month because that's all he's been able to do is do a month of drawing and then stop for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Like it's I don't. They gonna have to. That's the problem. Like one of the videos that I had sent y'all was talking about, like the state of just Shonen Jump and like One Piece is dude. Ichiro Oda has been. I know a lot of people don't really care about One Piece all like that, at least here, but we kind of need to be happy that that series is as successful as it was
Yep.
because he the only thing that like is reminiscent of the Toriyama style where it's like you writing for like a decade plus. He's the only one that's left that's like that. Everybody else has health issues or is afraid that they will have health issues and don't want to do it. That's why Naruto Kishimoto is not doing anything primarily right now despite the series being a continuation of his 20-year project. That's why he not trying to take the lead. They all scared about their health. Where does that fit into with JJK?
Right.
Happen with solo leveling too. It's not even just anime or it's not even just manga. It's manhwa too. Solo leveling. The illustrator of solo leveling at the last chapter. You remember what they said at the last chapter?
I think so.
Illustrator died.
Oh damn.
Oh, he did?
Yes. He's dead. They dedicated it to him in the last chapter. That I don't know what's going on with this sequel, who's actually doing the illustrations for it, but bro, they gonna have to do something about that because nobody gonna be able to last. I don't know how this genre of entertainment will be able to last if everybody is getting sick and dying and they don't want to do anything about it. The godfather of it all just passed away. That should have moved mountains. At 50, what, 56? The godfather of shonen anime. The beloved genre we all love passed away at 56, bro. Berserk's creator, you know this T, gone.
Yep.
Like this is a problem. It's a legit problem. Like it needs to be fixed. But that's it. I know we gotta keep it going.
It is crazy. Hopefully, it is not a ruse, and they come back with the because gay coming back to fully flesh out the jujutsu shit
Would be great.
would be fucking phenomenal. Not gonna lie to you.
Would be
Uh,
great.
Fucking Atlanta Falcons are fucking beating it. Okay, this
That's
is the
good.
weirdest. This is the weirdest day ever. All right, Boruto. I think we gonna end on this because Agatha
Yeah.
still only has 2 episodes. I still have yet to watch it.
Okay.
I could just give a quick synopsis on my thoughts on it. 30 seconds. Akita all along, fire. It's amazing. Aubrey Plaza, beautiful. Um, it's got me in it. I'm ready for the next episode, which I think drops Tuesday and Wednesday. And that episode, Aubrey Plaza is gonna be back in it, and I can't wait to see her. So go ahead.
All right, Boruto chapter 14.
Aubrey Plaza is the best actress in that whole series.
Yeah, we'll revisit it because I don't.
I'm okay with revisiting anything with Aubrey Plaza.
The only comment that I have with Agatha is I was very excited when we were talking earlier in the year about like the idea of Deadpool, and then after seeing the trailer of Agatha, like okay, maybe these two things could kind of pull the MCU back. But like Agatha does not seem like it's any. It's kind of the same dilemma as Deadpool, where it's like okay, even if I do end up enjoying this by the end, I don't know if this is gonna be pushing anything.
Well,
That's
I
my
can.
worry.
I like. Did you get a chance to watch the first 2 episodes?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like at this point, there's no needle pushing. It really isn't because they're just setting up the story. We still got like I think it's a 6 episode series. We still got 4 more episodes.
Yeah,
Now, one thing I don't know if you noticed. Did you notice when she tries to get the boy's name or his background, she
I
can't.
know.
You
Yeah.
want to know who I think that is?
Cool.
Weatherface's son. That in
Wait,
the
who's
Wiccan.
son?
Wiccan.
I was thinking that too.
Because you got to think about it.
Because that's
He's
yeah.
aspiring to be a witch. We know he's of the alternative lifestyle in the books,
Mm-hmm.
and like it's like a lot. Like, why can't she
He
hear
looked
his
like
name?
him. Yeah.
Yeah, why can't she hear his name? It's got to be like a little further spell that what's her face still put on him,
Put on him. Yeah, on
put
her.
on her, where she
Yeah.
can't know who his
I
true
like that
identity
T.
is. So
I like that T.
with that being said, that's what I'm saying. I'm really interested because this really could push the needle for Young Avengers. That's what we're
Yeah, I
looking
was
for
just
because
about
they've
to
been doing
say.
that with these TV series. You got Miss Marvel, you
Yep.
had Hawkeye, and
Yep.
who else did they Spider Man's supposed to be like being the lead. I'm not maybe not the leader, but the lead in that area. It's like they're
Yep.
setting it up little by little. So Wiccan could maybe
You
double
got the
cross
little
her in
chick
the
from
end.
Thor.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Wiccan would be that next
it's
piece.
that under
Mm.
so it's not pushing the needle heavy, but it's like a little bit if they do it right. It's like a little
You
needle
made me
push.
feel a lot better with that. You actually made me
Little
feel a
needle
lot
push.
better with that one comment. That is a good point. Huh. I hope you're right. Even though it seemed like we do this a lot and we come up with something better than Marvel does, but I hope you're right.
every time.
Because
Every
it was
time,
weird
bro.
when he was like, "Oh, what's your name?" And when his
Yeah,
lips closed, I thought I could have sworn I saw him like say what, like Wiccan or like his real name.
something that started with yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
or like when he was saying that I'm from Westview, but I was coming up to Eastview. That's too close to home for you to.
Yeah. Huh. And she seems to have a naturally like she's naturally aggressive towards him, and I think they trying to mask that around just that being Agatha's personality.
Yep.
But now that you say that, could it just be her instincts being pissed at Wanda that's making her
Like not
have
hear
that
him out.
animosity towards him, right?
That's a strong possibility, but at the same time, I think that's
Wouldn't
just
even
her attitude. I think it's just her attitude. It's just,
true. It very well
yo,
could
she
be.
don't
That's
like
why you would
anybody,
need more
especially
than
when
one.
she was like, "Oh, you just wanted me to blast you so you could steal my
Mm-hmm.
powers." Oh, no, no, it wasn't that. No, I wasn't trying to do all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. It could be a red herring in that a little bit, but
Yep.
it also could just be her personality.
And
which
they
we had to
really,
see more of it to know. You made me excited about this series now because I'm hoping that that is what this kind of concludes with.
I really hope too. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm really
Huh?
like the fact that they're actually taking a side character like Agatha and giving her own show is kind of interesting to me because one, they could make her one off. She really could be a one off character in the
Yeah.
series. It is what it is, but it could set up Wiccan. If you
And
give me a
another
good
branch
setup,
to the
yes,
MCU.
yes,
Yeah.
at least we have some type of story progression for the whole thing, which we won't see if they do this right. We won't see him for another 6 7 years. That's gonna be an issue. But how do you
God
keep
damn.
these actors like young? Because you gotta think about it. Is Wiccan in Secret Wars? Does he show up there?
Right.
Rob, you're the one that's so big on Secret Wars. Does he show up on Battle Earth or Battle World?
I don't know. I haven't watched the show.
No, see, not Secret Wars. I mean, what's the face? Where they end up on Battle World in the comics.
Secret Wars.
Secret Wars, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
was
pretty
she
sure.
Not the
there?
show.
Was he
What was
there?
Wiccan there? That's my question.
That's a.
No,
No.
I
no,
don't think so.
no.
Does
Niggas
one?
just are looking.
Okay.
Niggas
What
just are
did
looking.
this? Was the Scarlet Witch there?
I don't think she was there. I was
I
just
don't
about to
think she
say
was
that.
there either.
So we won't see Wiccan
It's
until
so
later
different in the
on.
comic though.
Yeah.
That
They
would be
gonna.
no, but I'm not mad at that because like they do they clearly are trying to set up a young Avengers. So at some point they gotta kind of tease that that's either here or coming. So it's kind of nice to see that like that if this is something where Wiccan is involved, that they could continue. It's like kind of reminding us, hey, this is coming. Here's a reminder. Here's another character.
Right.
I'm not mad at that, T. And it would at least feel like Marvel is doing something towards something that they promised us
Yeah.
that we may or may not enjoy, but at least it would be something to push the universe further along. Yeah, I like that. That was a great take. All right, I know y'all didn't watch it, but when y'all watch it, see how y'all feel about that comment that T made, and then we'll talk more about that. You really wanted to talk about what, or
Boruto.
Sage?
It was
Baruto.
Boruto.
Yep. Let's make this one quick.
Real quick, we got it. Real quick.
Honestly, I like the fact that Mitsuki like pulled that move in the end to free him because for him to
Derek know exactly what I'm thinking.
what
Nigga just was on the whole yap session talking about I'm gonna be real quick. And now this nigga we get to Boruto, and now they niggas want to talk about yeah we gotta make it real quick. I was
No, we
trying
got
to
it.
make it.
We got.
No,
Let's
but
knock
here's
out.
here's the thing though. Now brought up a good point, so I was trying to like ease attention on that one. So I get you. I ran that too far, but it is what it is. My apologies.
said it is what it is.
It
Too
was a
bad,
good.
nigga.
If y'all watched the series, y'all would be like, that was. I think y'all would agree. Y'all would think that point was a good point.
I was gonna say before we move to Boruto, though, but with Wiccan's powers, like with teleportation, magic, reality warping, there's a way they might just usher him into Secret Wars. Like you need that on your side
Mm-hmm.
at some point, so they can't waste these characters. They gotta be built
Right.
up on
Yeah.
those.
I mean they already gonna be introducing supposedly the Fantastic Four. They already gonna have Franklin and their daughter already is gonna be alive at that point in time.
How much we
Yeah,
gonna see though of their powers though? Like Valeria is fine because it's just intelligence, but
But
Franklin, like we
Franklin
haven't
is
seen
nuts
of a reality warper, and
to the
we
levels of
haven't
him.
truly
Tec-
seen. We haven't really
Technically,
truly seen.
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, but
she
we
ain't
like
on his level though.
exactly. This
Nah,
ain't.
not on that. Not on his level.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's gonna
is
boost up
is
the
he gonna
stakes.
be introduced? But like because you gotta understand too. In the comics, they always kind of go back and forth because he's so powerful. They always kind of go back and forth in regards to like, can he access his powers? Can he not?
I
Is
think
his
they could just.
powers? Is his father lock off his powers, which was a thing. I know that Reed Richards did like lock his powers away.
I think they're gonna use kind of like the same concept. The older version of himself will show him
Like
something.
the Galactus be my hero type time. Maybe. I don't we'll see. They might not use him. I'm just saying be prepared for them not to use him at all yet because
Probably not. Who
I
knows?
don't even know if we gonna get Sentry to the full extent of
Yep.
Sentry's powers. So it's like I've yet to see a character really be used to they.
I think he'll be the
Look
final
what they
villain.
did to Adam Warlock. We ain't about to see Sentry be full
Yeah,
Sentry
But
either.
Adam Warlock wasn't bad though, was he?
yeah. The way that he is in the
Guardians of the
Guardians.
MCU
Galaxy.
versus
Guardians.
the real life Adam Warlock, like the comic book version, he was nothing of himself.
Oh really? Okay. I didn't
Mm-mm.
know that. I did not know that.
So I don't know.
That
I
Guardians
don't
of the
know. We'll
Galaxy game
see.
fucked me up.
Mm-hmm.
Or I think that was Century. I can't remember.
He was nothing like what he was in that. I really didn't like how he was in that.
All right, Boruto, real quick.
Brutal, brutal,
So
brutal.
we got the interrogation chapter. This chapter, quick synopsis. This is spoilers again. They ask him where's the. They assume that he killed the seventh and his wife. He tells him no, but he's protecting Kawaki in the process. He breaks down how the Shinju operate. Amado is also watching. Shikamaru is trying to speak with him via Ino's mind transmission jutsu, but she refuses as she watches her kid on the hospital gurney knocked out after he got stabbed through the chest by Jura. Fuck. Goddamn. The elders is pissing everybody off at this point in time. They some bitch ass niggas. I understand why they moving so bitch, but they're still moving like some bitch ass niggas. Shikamaru has to find a new way and to help Boruto escape. And in the process of trying to do that, Mitsuki actually overhears Ada as she's watching the interrogation. Mitsuki goes to Shikamaru's, the Hokage's office, or wherever the interrogation was. Shikamaru hands him the goddamn code to the chakra bracelets that they got on Boruto, so he can't use any jutsu. Boruto, I'm not gonna lie, Boruto was moving like a G in this motherfucker. He was moving sarcastic. Niggas was punching him. Niggas was throwing his head to the table. That nigga was
Mm-hmm.
still he ain't crack. He ain't look destitute or anything like that. He was
No.
just standing up like a G. But
Cicely Tyson passed, y'all.
Oh,
Well,
how's
she
that?
been died.
she
No.
old though.
Damn,
Oh,
96.
That's so
that's a hell.
messed up.
That's a hell of
the
a
Tyson
fucking
been
statement.
dead.
She old. She
No.
old. Like the old people not really
Oh, no,
like
I
dead or
lied. I
anything.
lied. Nope. Somebody
Oh,
just
Yeah,
they
threw that
just
up there.
wish death on her.
yeah.
She died in 21.
Yeah, so it popped up on my feed. I'm sorry, y'all. I
This
apologize.
nigga said, fuck Baruto. I'm about to interrupt with some Cicely Tyson. I'd rather listen to Boruto for 2 hours before you mention that shit again. R.I.P. Cicely Tyson.
You can't do that. You can't just add that on.
Gun to my head, I can't name 3 good movies she was in.
Oh,
Anyway,
I can't either, to be
back to
honest.
Boruto.
I just
My
know we're
bad, y'all.
supposed to care. It's all black.
Boruto. Let me shed a little pimp tear for Cicely.
Pimp tier.
Fuck. All right.
All
So
right, yeah.
Shikamaru gave Mitsuki the codes.
Yep.
Boruto jokingly made like a comment to Mitsuki as soon as he got in the room about finding his son type shit, poking fun at him. Mitsuki acted like he was upset when Sage Mode threw him up against the wall, snuck a snake onto his bracelet to type in the code. He got out of there flying. Mitsuki told him where his shit was. Boruto flying Rajan to where his shit was, picked it up, told the niggas, it's not your fault. Disappeared out of that bitch. Now the elders are telling Shikamaru he's gonna face dire consequences from the feudal lord of the Hidden Leaf Village, who basically is the economic financer of the Hidden Leaf. He pays for basically everything, if I'm not mistaken, construction, businesses, all of that jazz. So Shikamaru's probably gonna have to face consequences for that shit. The most important at the end of it, we actually see, or Shikamaru gets word from the Hidden Sand Village, and it's Kankuro, the nigga with the puppets. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
he called to let Shikamaru know that Gara got packed up. Like that's not a fucking surprise. And his son got packed up and got turned into a fucking spliff. So now a new Shinju came out. Nigga's name is Ryu. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this nigga might be the outside of Jura, he might be the strongest one. And we don't even know who he's gonna be after.
Yeah.
Unless this one is modified to go after Boruto specifically. And Boruto has to face this. Or Kawhi, but I
Is
don't
he modeled
necessarily know.
off of anybody? Because he don't
He's
look like
modeled off of
anybody.
Shinky. He's modeled off the nigga with the black sand, Gaara's adopted son.
Ryu is?
Yes. He
He
got his
don't
son.
look
His
like
son
him.
got packed up. Yes, it is. Look at his son. Look up a picture of him.
First of all, Shinky not this grown ass man.
He not, but it also was the time skip. We haven't seen Shiki since. We don't know how tall he got or how diesel he got. On top of that, these niggas is just Aki as shit. Hidari is Aki as a motherfucker. I don't think Sasuke that Aki. I
I
think
want
he
to know
Aki,
who
but not that Aki.
his incarnate is supposed to. I want them to confirm who that incarnate is.
It's Shinky.
No chance. I
Look
know he
at
not
Shinky.
pictured
Look
there.
at the picture of Shinky. Look it up. It's literally the same exact face markings.
It does, but like, okay, maybe it is. And like you said, he just aged up.
He just aged up. And on top of that, he is Shinju. He is just a ten
He
tails
don't
clone.
got three. He only got one. Shinky got three of them little face markings.
Let me see. Oh, he got three. It's obviously not a one-to-one type of thing.
He look nothing like him.
But because it's only two people that got packed up, Gara and Shinky. And Gara damn sure don't look like that.
Gara definitely don't.
And the
I
only
I
other person is
get.
Shinky.
And the thing is, the Sand Village is the only ones that does that those markings, right?
Yeah. If I'm not
So like,
mistaken.
I'm with you. I just
That was the
how
only
he's so
one.
old now. This a grown man.
It's a ten tails clone.
He a grown man now. Boruto not this grown looking. Kawaki like not this grown looking.
This nigga is gonna be dangerous.
I
Black.
thought they showed him before and he looked like a little kid though. Didn't they show him in a previous chapter and he looked like a little kid?
No. They haven't shown him at all in
They
TBV
most
yet.
definitely did show
Nah. They
not
haven't
the
shown.
Shinky, but they showed the incarnated tail beast people and they had him Shinky when he was young. It was during what's his name's vision?
That's probably just
The Toad dude
vision.
vision.
We don't know. This
If he
nigga
if
is,
he looked like that, that's why he on some.
this nigga crouched down. We don't even know how tall this nigga is.
He looked like a grown. He looked like LeBron James.
Yeah.
He looked like Naruto versus LeBron James. And
Yeah.
you telling me this 14-year-old kid is Naruto versus LeBron James? He looked like a grown man. That looked like a grown man. But okay, I'm rolling with you. If it's Shinky, it's Shinky.
I want to see his technique. Iron Sand with the fucking Shinju.
Yeah, he got his grandfather's technique. Remember his grandpa during the war had that iron sand stuff?
Yeah.
He got that, which is supposed to be a legendary sand.
It is. This nigga is gonna be OP.
He gonna modify sand on like a super molecular level.
This was the most text heavy chapter we have gotten so far in Boruto TBV. And it's like some of the most important, obviously going over some of the same shit, but introducing it to the Hidden Leaf Village, which hasn't happened so far up to this point. Did it in such a smooth fashion while also upping the stakes. While also, I don't think that it's gonna take time off. They're gonna get right back into the fucking fighting right after this shit.
Yeah. And
No
it's also
holds
bringing
barred.
other villages there.
Yep.
Like this one chapter brought another village in.
It's gonna have to bring
And
multiple
possibly
others.
it's gonna bring in more because you got to think about it. These beasts all represent different, like they represent the incarnations of different people that exist. So like you got the Sand Village. Was Mogi from the Hidden Leaf or was Mogi from another
Yeah,
village?
Moegi.
He is
Yeah,
from
from
the
Hidden Leaf.
Hidden Leaf.
Mhm.
The other chick, was she from the Hidden Leaf?
There was only one chick.
Yeah, but that chick with the hair, was she yeah, she was, cuz she was Konohamaru's on Konohamaru's team when they was kids. The chick, that's who that is.
Bijan.
That's
Oh
what
my god.
the chick with the puffy hair.
I think so.
That's who. That's she was on Konohamaru's team, right? Like when they was kids. Remember when they was kids and it was three of them kids?
Oh yeah, I believe so.
Hmm. So everybody else outside of this sand, LeBron James
Yeah.
is hidden
Not
leaf.
Bug. Bug.
Nobody. But where's Bug from?
Nah, nobody knows. I don't
But he
think there's
probably
a.
is from one of the other villages too. Probably the mist one. Well, which one was Nagato from? Rain, the swordsman.
Not Nagato.
Yeah, from Boruto. The dude that first had the Rinnegan. Maybe I got his name messed up.
You talking about Jigen?
No, 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 no,
You
no.
talking
Go
about
back to
Jura?
to Naruto.
Oh, you talking about Pain?
Pain, yeah.
He was the
Was that
hidden
the rain?
rain.
I
I
think
think.
that's where that little weird dude from. I
Bug.
think he from that village. It just line up. Everybody from that village is mad weird. And they have talked about that village and had an arc dedicated to that village in Boruto. And we don't know his ambitions yet, right?
Nah, Bug is going after Ada.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they just are clones. They don't have any backstories, right?
They don't have any
Ada.
backstories.
Yeah, they
They. I guess they kind of do. I mean, their main backstory is basically them being modified with the fucking.
but did they like come from a village originally or anything like that?
They didn't really go into
They
details
didn't
on it.
go into it.
Nah, they just this whole point in time, they just been focused on their aspects since they've been taken by Kara and modified.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
it would be dope if we find out the human that was the basis for Ada and the human that was the basis for the
I'm guessing.
Jiraiya clone dude had like a background. That would be cool if they
I'm
actually had a background. What if it was but I don't think that's the case.
I'm guessing that will be the case once their fights happen, because once Bug tries to fight Ada, he's gonna have to fight Damon. Damon is gonna
Yeah.
be by his sister that whole time, unless some wacky happens and Kawaki has to be there. But at the
Yeah.
same time, we can get more backstory to certain characters. I got two questions. Put an APB out for fucking Kakashi, because where is this nigga at?
Yeah, that's true.
And then
I thought that he was gonna be one of the incarnations. I really thought that.
on top of that, I'm stuck in like at a wall because I don't necessarily know where they're gonna go from here. I know the fighting is gonna start and to commence again. It has to. They're gonna keep their foot on the gas and keep going full steam ahead and just do what they've been doing. They've been expounding upon a lot of story within and in between fights. So where the fuck do they go now though?
I don't know.
Because what is Boruto going to do?
It
I know he
seemed
went
like the
back to Captain
Sand
Predator,
Village. And then in terms of Boruto,
but
he just
how
gonna
in
go
the
back
hell?
to Jiraiya Jr.
And how in the hell is Kawaki gonna fucking turn up and actually fight these niggas?
He can. It's just a matter of
I have
he
no
going
faith in this nigga fighting these niggas.
he probably gonna have to like
He has to
it's
level
not
up
gonna be
somehow,
him
some way.
alone, but that's the
No.
thing. Like he gonna have Damon. Damon is whether even though Damon don't like him, Damon is gonna always be by his side because of Ada. So like he might not have to power up that much because he'll have a partner where like Boruto doesn't because of Boruto's circumstances. Boruto has to be that strong right now because it's only him. He has nobody to help him.
Supposedly, how they been doing this spectrum, Boruto isn't even in the same class as not Jigen, Jura,
Yeah,
and that's saying a lot
right.
because Boruto is already OP as fuck. But this was the most text heavy chapter. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Still,
Yeah,
just to show how badass Boruto has been moving so far. He's really like a Sasuke clone,
yeah,
like to a T, but in a Naruto body. So that nigga's just talking his shit. and he don't care what the consequences is. He sit there, eat that shit, but he's still gonna fucking protect his protect his brother type of thing. I'm happy that he actually told them that they're not dead though. So he kind of plants the seed right there. They're gonna
Yeah.
find out eventually. Cause now they're gonna have too many fucking questions, but at the same time,
Well, they
they're
gonna
still
have to
trying to get
doubt
their brother.
reality. That's the thing is somehow he gonna have to
Nah,
do
that
something to
too.
make them doubt.
You can't even do nothing. That omnipotence is too
I
unless you
know that
Shikamaru
you
levels of IQ.
exactly. It's just Shikamaru, and then even no, but like
Amado.
look at Mitsuki. Look at Mitsuki. You got people like
Oh,
Amado.
that's true.
You got you know what I'm saying? Where it's you just have to have a reason to doubt reality. Like Mitsuki is able to doubt reality because he's like, you know what? This isn't my son. Like this doesn't make sense how this person, the way that they treat me, will be the person who I would look at as being my son. And that doubt in Mitsuki allows for him to doubt reality. So it's like you had to just somehow figure out how to get everybody to doubt reality. That's not Mitsuki, Shikamaru, Sarada, class president, Amada, Ida, and Damon and Kawaki. Like those characters, we already know they, but each one of them has a unique circumstance. Each one of them does. Shikamaru and Amado is their intelligence. Um, Mitsuki, that sage DNA combined with like he come from ninja wealth in the Naruto world. So it's no telling his fortitude. But outside of that, it's just the whole thing with his son. Like you Boruto, he like christened Boruto to be a certain role. And even omnipotence, I feel like can't change that too much. So he got kind of like a out. Class rep, I don't know why she know everything, but she also got some weird ass powers. Sarada likely tied to her being to her specific Sharingan. That's what I'm suspecting is the case. Yeah. So the rest of them just need an excuse. And I think that excuse would just be Naruto coming back. Like some at some point Naruto gonna have to be freed. But the only problem is then that would go against the first chapter, which was like, I'll send you to the same place I sent your father, is
That
what
nigga not getting
Kawaki
freed
said.
until
So he
Kawaki
can't
gets
get
packed up.
free,
Yeah,
right, until he
until
get packed
Kawaki
up.
gets packed up
So I don't know. But it's gonna have to be something that could be something is gonna have to be a catalyst to
to
making them
to push him
doubt
to that next
reality.
level.
Not him, everybody else, to make them doubt
Oh yeah,
reality.
and Naruto would be the main thing. They
But
would
we know
still
that
think that they would still think that Kawaki would be Naruto's son though. There'll be nothing that would be able to change that.
change or do about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
sadly,
Ida. Ida has another omnipotence moment and resets everything back. That's always
still
possibly
still can't
option.
do that.
Why?
Nah, they talked about it in the manga. You can't do that. It
He
wouldn't work.
can't do another future on top of the future?
Nah,
It's really no
not that
way.
specific thing. Once it's been changed, it's been changed. You can't go back. Fucking Momoshiki said it. I believe Ida said it too. Ada said it too. So
That's wild.
yeah,
Boruto is
it's truly broken.
fatherless
And then
to the world.
niggas gotta fight it every single day. You seen Shikamaru, it hasn't even been like a couple hours since that last fight that they had.
Right.
And Jura sniped him. And he already started to have memories of like, why am I supposed to trust this nigga? He's like, something just adds up when I put the story from Boruto's point of view instead of Kawaki's point of view. So it's
You
truly
just gotta
broken.
keep doing it. You gotta keep doing
Yeah.
it and keep doing it. Or they gonna have to put them under some spell. Like,
Shout out shout out to OG Sasuke. He did that shit for a whole year without killing this nigga in his sleep.
yeah. He gonna have
Without
to
killing
it's
this
gonna have
nigga.
to be like a Sharing like remember how the Sharingans in Naruto was set up? Where it was like, oh, you put under an illusion. They gonna have to like cast an illusion. Maybe it's Sarada. Maybe Sarada's Amaterasu isn't an Amaterasu, but gives her the ability to cast an illusion.
Ain't
One
nothing gonna
great
change
enough
it.
to
It's not
keep the
gonna change it.
constant. Yeah, but she could keep them in the constant illusion around the new reality.
It's not gonna be as powerful as omnipotence though. This is a whole like
Yo, these kids is strong,
Otsutsuki.
Sage. These
Not
kids is
not
strong.
Otsutsuki level.
Not
Not
yet. Not
no 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 no
yet.
no no no. Let me rephrase that. Not the god of Otsutsuki level. The only nigga that's gonna be able to reach that plateau is probably Boruto. The only
Then
nigga.
he gonna break it himself.
I don't know about
These
that
kids
either.
is bro. These kids is strong. These kids
If
are
if he brings
strong.
back
Mitsuki is in
Shibai,
a sage mode that we have never seen before.
if he brings back Shibai, and then we can end off on this one. Supposedly when Jura sniped him and said that he missed his vital organs just by a little bit, it's almost as if divine intervention wants you to keep you alive. People were saying that that divine intervention would be Shibai from a different plane of existence, helping Boruto, making sure that he stays alive, and slowly, gradually pushing him towards more power type of thing to be able to fight all these adversaries. Reason why I think maybe the pure eye comes in, maybe the Jogan comes in at some point in time to help him even out the playing fields.
So
But it's not a coincidence why this nigga, who keep in mind, Ten Tails is known for sniping shit from mad far away. They sniped the fuck out of the goddamn Shikamaru's father in
yeah,
the great ninja war nigga sniped the hell out that nigga.
facts.
So it ain't no way this nigga would have missed, especially if Boruto got caught off guard with it. No way
Mm-mm.
this nigga would have missed unless something crazy had to have happened to at least push him or move the organs or whatever that helped this nigga stay alive. I don't know what that could
So
be
he like the sage of the sixth path, but instead of
on
us
crack.
getting the sage of the sixth path at the end of the series, it's like he gonna low key be doing little things in between the and throughout the entire series.
Probably. Who knows? He might come back. I thought he was gonna be the final villain, but I'm thinking about it now. Why would he be the final villain? Cause
Yeah,
I don't necessarily. We always get the bad side of him, but maybe he just wasn't bad. Maybe he figured out that being bad wasn't worth it anymore.
or he was just so godly that everybody didn't know how to look at him other than being
Or
a
or
bad guy.
or maybe he just knows that if Ten Tails and Osusuki blood merge and you get these fucking monstrosities, maybe it's just too much. Maybe he experimented and found out that this is a threat to all of the universe, all of reality. Who knows?
We'll see. All right.
We'll see. But appreciate y'all again. Episode 37. We did a whole lot of anime this time around. So greatly appreciate y'all for stopping by again. Episode will be up on YouTube's at Squad Nero 716 if I'm not mistaken. Check out all the other podcasts that Croco Corners also shows on this thing. Goes from history to anime to mental maintenance. You also got Smooth here. Check his Twitch out at twitch.tv/smooventertainment and mine's twitch.tv/Sage Taka. Appreciate y'all again. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day and a good week.